Men, let me tell you how to know if a woman really likes you and genuinely likes you.
This topic has been one of the most requested because so many guys are confused about modern dating. You meet women, exchange numbers, match on dating apps, and sometimes you assume she's genuinely interested. But according to today's discussion, that isn't always the case. Some people believe that many women enjoy the attention, the free dates, or simply keeping someone around without serious intentions. In this video, you'll hear from women who share their own experiences and perspectives on dating games, along with signs they believe can help you recognize genuine interest. If it saves you time, money, and frustration, it's worth the conversation.
Let's get into it.
Let's get started.
If every time you see her, you have to spend money every single time, she don't like you. And I'm telling you this because when I like somebody, I don't give a fuck if we are at his house chilling, watching TV all day, because wherever he is at is where I want to be. I'm not saying that he never has to spend money on me. He never has to take me out on a date. But if every single time you got to come out your pockets, she don't like you.
In my
Exactly.
experience,
Like,
when
the
someone
women that-
genuinely enjoys your company, the plans don't have to be expensive. A coffee date, a walk in the park, or even a quiet night watching movies together can be enough because they're interested in spending time with you, not just what you can provide. On social media, you'll often hear people talking about wanting a provider or living a luxury lifestyle, but actions matter more than words. Someone who's truly invested usually contributes to the relationship in their own way instead of expecting one person to carry all the financial responsibility. If every interaction revolves around you spending more money, it may be worth asking whether the connection is really mutual. Sometimes the easiest way to find out is to politely say
her
no
watch her
and see
reaction.
how they respond.
I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't give a fuck if he asked me, can we go take a walk to Walmart? Yes, I want to be wherever you at because I like you. I genuinely like you. I like spending time with you. I like talking to you. I just like being around you.
Yeah.
If every single time you have to come out your pocket, you know what's up.
Guys, this is going to be a condensed version of every one of my top performing videos so that you can understand why women do the things that they do. And it's going to be very blunt, New York style. There's not going to be an explanation to it. Most of them are going to just be short and sweet. But hopefully if you listen to this one video, it clears things up for you. Number one, why do women play a hot and cold game? It's because
One thing to
Now,
remember
the women who
is that the
are
women
giving
sharing
you-
advice in this video aren't claiming to be perfect. They've seen these situations from the inside and admit they've made mistakes themselves. That perspective is exactly why they're explaining these patterns, to help you recognize behaviors that could waste your time and energy before you become too invested.
you are not the one. You are on a roster with her and she is focusing elsewhere, trying to see if somebody else is going to be better for her while getting attention from you. That's it. Number two, why does she take a long time to text you back? Well, two reasons. She either is playing a toxic manipulative game where she knows that if she pulls away that you're going to chase her, and women feel as if men chase, they become more infatuated with them. So that's number one. And number two,
Some
A lot
people
of
play
women do
dating
play-
games by intentionally pulling back just to see if you'll chase them. They'll wait for you to send the first text every time because it makes them feel like they're in control of the situation. Maybe they've reached out first in the past and been disappointed, so now they avoid making the first move altogether. Whatever the reason, if communication starts feeling like a constant test instead of a genuine conversation, that's usually not a healthy foundation for
Want you
any
to chase.
relationship.
she either is playing a toxic manipulative game where she knows that if she pulls away that you're going to chase her, and women feel as if men chase, they become more infatuated with them. So that's number one. And number two, you're not doing it for her and she's talking to other people. That's it. That is it. Number three, why does a woman say that she wants to go out with you but then never does? It's because she doesn't want to. The end. Why would she continue to say yes, 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 and then never make time to do it? Because she doesn't want to make time to do it. That's it. Number 4, why does a woman watch your Instagram stories or stories in general and then do nothing about it? It is because there's 2 reasons. Either she wants to stay in the front of your mind so that you're thinking about her and questioning why she's doing those things, or she wants to make sure that your life is exactly the same as she left it.
Another point people bring up is what happens after a breakup. Sometimes an ex only reaches out once they notice you've moved on, become happier, or started focusing on yourself. Seeing you succeed without them can suddenly spark renewed interest. Whether that's genuine or simply curiosity depends on the individual. But it's a reminder not to lose your focus just because someone from the past decides to reappear.
About her and questioning why she's doing those things, or she wants to make sure that your life is exactly the same as she left it. And if you guys haven't gone on a date, or maybe you did one or two times, she's just checking on you, just seeing what's going on, but truly no intention of anything else. I forgot the number I'm on. If a woman comes back to you when you're in a relationship and she pings you a few times, that's only manipulative tendencies. She knows that you are happy in another relationship and she wants to get in the front of your mind so that you can lose some type of feeling or disconnect from the person that you're seeing. She has no intentions of getting back with you, and she'll probably play with you a few times. And then you let go of the girl that you really like, you get back with her, and then she teases you and drops you. Why does a woman come back after you break up and beg for your attention and beg to get back with you, and then once she does, she breaks up with you? It's because she was fantasizing about the good times and not about the bad. So she was thinking about all the things that you guys did together. She was reminiscing. Then she got back with you and she was like, nothing has changed. My feelings haven't changed. I just needed that last rodeo to get it out of my system. I recognize that this person's not for me and I need to ditch them. Why does a woman play games? A woman plays games for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons, but let's go over the top 2. Number 1, she feels as if she has to connect with you in a toxic way so that you like her, because she doesn't like herself. So she's going to play all these little games with you to get you hooked because she doesn't think that you're really going to like the version of her.
You'll also run into passive-aggressive communication. One-word replies, dry messages, and inconsistent texting can leave you wondering where you stand. Some people hope you'll overthink the silence and start chasing harder. Instead of falling into that cycle, pay attention to consistency. If someone is genuinely interested, communication usually feels natural rather than like a constant guessing game.
Get you hooked because she doesn't think that you're really going to like the version of her. That could be a subconscious thing and she might not even be aware of it, but that is what's going on. The other number 2 is because you are not the one and you think that she's playing games, but she's really not. She's just so disinterested that it seems that way and she wants your validation. Why does a woman go out with you? You feel like things...
Another viewpoint is that some people like having multiple options available. They may continue talking to several people at once, even if they're only seriously interested in one of them. From their perspective, it's a way of keeping backup plans and avoiding being left with nothing if their first choice doesn't work out. Whether you agree with that approach or not, it's a reminder not to invest heavily in someone who clearly isn't investing equally in you.
Are really hot and heavy, and then she just pulls away. That happens because she had games, but she's really not. She's just so disinterested that it seems that way, and she wants your validation. Why does a woman go out with you? You feel like things are really hot and heavy, and then she just pulls away. That happens because she had time to think about the relationship and she did not see you as a long-time partner, or somebody else caught her eye. That's it.
At the end of the day, attraction can't be negotiated. If someone isn't romantically interested from the beginning, expensive dinners, gifts, and elaborate dates probably won't change that. That's why leading with authenticity instead of trying to impress someone with money often makes more sense. Mutual attraction and genuine interest should come first. Everything else builds on that foundation.
Pulls away. That happens because she had time to think about the relationship and she did not see you as a long-time partner, or somebody else caught her eye. That's it. How can you catch a woman that just wants you for your money? Honestly, you can't. You're going to have to spend time to figure that out. There are major signs, which you guys are clear. You get this. I want to go to fancy restaurants, spend the money on me, or use the Gucci bag that I want. Those types of things, yes. You know that she wants you for your money and she wants to be taken care of.
I see it a little differently. Sometimes the warning signs show up early. If someone you've barely met immediately starts hinting about unpaid bills, needing money, or expecting expensive dates, it's reasonable to slow down and pay attention. Likewise, if they refuse every simple low-pressure date idea, but only agree to costly outings, that could tell you something about their priorities. The key is to watch their actions over time, rather than getting caught up in promises or expectations.
Gucci bag that I want. Those types of things, yes. You know that she wants you for your money and she wants to be taken care of, which is totally fine if that's what you're into. Totally fine. Otherwise, you are going to have to spend the time because women are super manipulative and they can get through a lot of these little pathways so that you overlook the toxicity and her true intention.